Imagine what your life would look like if you achieved all your annual goals in 12 weeks. Yes, you've heard correctly. 12 weeks. Who said that our annual goals should take 12 months? Or a better question, why do you want your annual goals to take 12 months? We begin each year with a burst of energy, excitement, ambition, grand goals and dreams, only to abandon them 2 months later. Studies show that 23% of people quit by the end of the first week, 64% after the first month, and as many as 81% within 2 years. I'm no exception. I've always started a whole lot of things, but didn't finish them. So this year, I've decided to try a new approach to setting goals based on the book The 12-Week Year and other evidence-based strategies and advice from the best experts on this subject. So, the authors of the 12-Week Year explain how to achieve life-changing results through consistent execution. When we want to accomplish something great, we often assume we need more knowledge, but that's not entirely true. For example, most people know that to get in better shape, you need to eat less and exercise more, and yet nearly 2 out of 3 adults in the US are overweight. We don't have a knowledge problem, we have an execution problem. The authors of the 12-Week Year have created a system designed to boost your productivity by 4 times. It's been developed over the years through real-world testing and is backed by evidence from psychology and neuroscience. It shows how you can get more done in 12 weeks than others do in 12 months by changing your planning and execution. As the authors say, it's not what you know, it's not even who you know, but it's about what you implement. Or in other words, it's about putting your plans into action. Most people set their goals in December or January, aiming to achieve them by the end of the current year. And that's the main issue with annual plans. The deadline is too far away. If you fall behind in January, you may not worry too much since there's ample time to catch up. But this thinking continues until late in the year, when it becomes too late to achieve your goals. With a deadline so far in the future, we don't have the urgency to perform at our best every day. We all know firsthand, nothing motivates us like a looming deadline. When faced with a hard deadline, we procrastinate less and focus on what truly matters. The authors have also discovered that businesses make 40% of their progress towards their annual goals in the last quarter. Imagine how your life would look if you could perform at your best every day. To achieve this, they suggest redefining the year to just 12 weeks. This offers 2 main benefits. Firstly, 12 weeks are long enough to get things done, yet short enough to create a sense of urgency. When you think of it this way, you realize how important every day is to hit your goals. And the second benefit is that it brings the New Year's excitement forward. If things don't go as planned, you don't need to wait until the next January. You get a fresh start every 12 weeks. And just like at the end of a 12-month year, at the end of a 12-week year, you have a chance to take a break, celebrate, and recharge. Now let's delve into the process of goal setting itself. Because if your goals are not set correctly, even this 12-week plan won't help you in achieving them. To begin, write a vision of your life 5 to 15 years into the future. Look at your vision and from there, create a slightly shorter term goals 3 to 5 years into the future. Then set 1 to 3 goals for the upcoming 12-week period that align with your medium-term vision, the 3 to 5 years. Don't aim for more than 3 goals. Anything beyond that becomes a distraction. And remember, these goals are the things you will be working on top of the everyday things in your life. So keep it small and keep it focused. Break down your 12-week goal into 12 weekly targets. From there, you create your weekly and daily actions, also known as tactics, that will get you to that goal. By doing this, you create a straightforward plan that breaks down every action needed to hit your goals. I am sure you've already heard that your goals should be SMART: specific, measurable, actionable, and time-bound. So let's consider a common goal of losing weight. A vague statement like "I want to lose weight" isn't very helpful because it's not specific, so we wouldn't know where to start or what to do to achieve it. Let's redefine it to "I want to lose 10 pounds by the end of April." And please, don't set goals that are out of your control. An example of such a goal that I hear quite often is "I want to hit X amount of subscribers on YouTube." But you don't have a direct impact on achieving such a goal. Instead, a goal like "I will post a new video every week" will be much more reasonable, and it also helps you to grow your channel. It also helps to connect your goals to a reason why you want to achieve them. This has a huge impact on the motivational element of it. The authors of the 12-week year refer to this as the impact of an emotional connection. They suggest tying your short-term actions to a vision of your future that includes both your professional and personal goals. Taking our SMART goal of losing weight, adding an emotional connection could sound like this: "I want to lose 10 pounds by the end of April so that I feel more healthy and confident in my body and don't lose breath after taking the steps to the 5th floor." By doing this, you've created a personal connection, which is the key to almost unlimited motivation and focus. Think of your SMART goals as what, the 12-week plan as how, and the emotional connection as why. Now we come to what I think is the most important part, and also the one I struggle with the most: setting too many goals. I've always found it challenging to prioritize, considering all my goals equally important and attempting to work on all of them at once. As a result, I've started many, but finished only a few by the end of the year. According to Gary Keller, author of The One Thing, every day we should ask ourselves a question. What's the one thing you can do, such that by doing it, everything else would be easy or unnecessary? And start with this priority task. The authors of the 12-week year discuss a similar principle called periodization. It has 3 principles: focus, concentration, and overload on a specific goal at a time, rather than working on all at once. You choose 1 to 3 big goals for a 12-week period, and then you can move on to other goals. By now, you have a compelling vision, specific goals, and a plan to achieve them. That's when execution comes in. You need a system to turn your ideas into weekly routine that guarantees success. There are 2 main elements. Firstly, you need to control the process by weekly plans, peer support, and progress measures. Your weekly plan consists of actions from your 12-week plan that are due that week, and your daily plan is the actions that are due that day. These plans don't include everything you need to do that day or week, just the actions driving you closer to your goals. Returning to the goal of losing 10 pounds in the next 12 weeks. What are the actions you can take to hit that goal? It can be: I'm going to work out 3 times per week for 45 minutes. Or it could be: I'm going to prepare a meal plan for the entire week, including planning on Friday, grocery shopping on Saturday, and cooking on Sunday. Looking at your goal of posting 1 video every week, actions could include brainstorming your ideas on Monday, writing a script on Tuesday, filming on Wednesday, editing on Thursday, and finally posting on Friday. It's the actions you want to spend your time focusing on, not on your goal. Regarding peer support, The 12-week year focuses mainly on teams in businesses, so they have weekly accountability meetings set each Monday. These quick 15-minute meetings support you and help you to hold yourself accountable. If you work on your own, you can arrange regular meetings with a friend to report progress. At the end of the week, take some time to review your progress. Look at what went well and what didn't. This will help you avoid the same mistakes the next week. Don't focus on your weekly results but the weekly execution score. Too many people abandon their good plan after a week or two of not seeing results. Speaking of this score, this is where the second element in the execution system comes in, confronting the truth. To understand your progress, you need to be able to measure it. Contrary to a common misconception that scoring damages self-esteem, research shows that it actually builds self-esteem and confidence as it documents our progress and achievement. And nothing motivates us more than our own progress. According to a 1940s study, tracking our performance with numbers stops us from rationalizing poor performance. We have all done it. We underperform and then find a reason because it's easier than confronting the truth. While it can be tough, keeping score makes us focus on performance rather than comfort. At the end of the week, calculate a completion percentage for each of your weekly actions. Tracking this each week helps to know if you are actually on track. The author's studies find that a score about 85% is necessary for achieving excellence. So keep in mind that skipping something one day will impact your overall weekly score. If your score is below 65%, adjust your plan to address distractions. Life is hectic and full of distractions, full of reasons not to do something that's hard but important, full of reasons to choose the comfortable path. Most of us have two lives, the lives we live and the lives we want to live. If we can control our actions today, we can achieve the life we dream of. I hope this video will help you achieve more of your goals. And if you would like to read a 12-week year yourself, I highly recommend Everend. There you can find plenty of great books in electronic form or as an audiobook. This video is not sponsored, but if you use my link in the description, you can try it for free for 2 months instead of 1. Thank you so much for watching.